basically said, if you ate 1,000 calories a day of just donuts, you will get fat. And I replied to the comment, I'm like, I disagree. It's purely thermodynamics.
You know someone did that, but with Twinkies to prove a point. And weight wasn't the only thing they lost. This is Mark Hobb, the professor of human nutrition at Kansas State University. And for 10 weeks, he wanted to do an experiment, eating what he called the Twinkie diet, or a diet made up of exclusively Twinkies, Oreos, Doritos, and a few other snacks, to see if he could still lose weight following the #1 rule for weight loss, eating fewer calories than you burn. He found that he burned about 2,600 calories per day, and even though it was junk food, he made sure to eat only 1,800 calories per day. And after 10 weeks of doing this, he lost 27 pounds, and his body fat dropped from 33% down to 24%. But that's not really surprising. What comes next is, not only did his weight drop, his bad cholesterol also dropped by 20%, and his good cholesterol went up by 20%. His triglycerides lowered by almost half, and his blood pressure fell from being in stage 1 hypertension down to a normal, healthy level. Listen to what I'm about to say. Calories matter, but they are not the only thing that matters. No one is telling you to eat like this. All this is showing is that you don't have to be perfect to be healthy. Having some unhealthy foods in a mostly healthy diet isn't a bad thing, and it doesn't make you unhealthy.
The infamous Twinkie diet makes its annual rounds on social media again. Let's clarify a few things with science and some common sense. First off, credit where it's due. Yes, calories do matter. Weight loss boils down to energy balance. If you burn more than you consume, the number on the scale will likely go down. That's thermodynamics 101, and Professor Mark Hobb did demonstrate that concept in his 10-week Twinkie experiment. And yes, his cholesterol and triglycerides improved, but that's likely due to his weight loss, not because powdered donuts became the new kale. But here are the longevity-minded issues with this approach. While he lost weight and improved some biomarkers, this doesn't mean snack cakes are a health food or even neutral. You can be, quote, thin outside, sick inside, metabolically unhealthy despite a normal weight. Ultra-processed junk foods lack fiber, essential micronutrients, and promote inflammation and gut dysbiosis, none of which show up immediately in 10-week lab reports. A calorie isn't just a calorie when we zoom out to long-term health. There's a vast difference between 1,800 calories of Twinkies versus 1,800 calories of wild salmon, lentils, blueberries, and olive oil when it comes to your mitochondria, inflammation, your gut microbiome, and epigenetic aging. The takeaway? Yes, it's refreshing to hear that perfection isn't required for health. Flexibility matters, and occasional indulgence won't derail your life. But using the Twinkie diet to justify eating trash food routinely, it's absolutely foolish. You don't have to be perfect, but please don't take this for anything more than entertainment.